Majesties, you gotta watch this. Now, I hope that you're doing all right and everything is fine. Welcome back. If you're new here, do subscribe to this channel and join the family. So, anyway, when TikTok trends come out, we go on ahead. If we have enjoyed it, we go on ahead, try to look for more. And many different people just hope on them. But sometimes it gets so extra. Like this lady is getting dragged. The lady that you saw at the beginning of the video is getting dragged for what she said, because there's this black people TikTok trend where it's a two slides kind of video where they say, I am scared to admit that, then they say whatever fact is to them. So this lady was saying that a female is supposed to be lighter skinned than the male if they're in a relationship, or better still, they should be the same skin tone. Okay, now I don't want to already comment on this. Let me just roll the clip and then I'm going to be back for my commentary.
I'm not afraid to admit, as a black girl, I don't think the female should be darker than the man. The man should be darker than the female, or at least the same complexion as the female. I wish y'all would shut up. I'm not afraid to admit that y'all should be quiet. I'm not afraid to admit that some of y'all are ignorant beyond fixing. It's beyond me. Some of y'all don't need to raise nobody kids, period. I'm not afraid to admit that y'all are anti-black. Then I seen one that said, oh, I'm afraid of ghetto people. What? What are you even talking about? Y'all love a Ray Monte, a sexy red, woo with the woo, until now you afraid of ghetto people? Please, it's like some of y'all are speaking and we don't want to hear you talk. It is the one she said, owning a convenience store, I understand why Asian people don't be looking at black people. Y'all literally make me sick. Y'all really make me sick. It's just like you use this trend, and instead of uplifting instead of being funny, instead of having something good to say, y'all just could think of the most anti-black thing you could think of. Y'all are really making me sick to my stomach. I'm not afraid to admit that most of y'all should just never speak. Thank you. You want to know what this trend made me learn about black people? I learned that black people feel like they're better than other black people. And the way they tell you that is by being anti-black. They're pushing out their narratives. Oh, I'm afraid of these kind of people. Oh, that's why, black people really do be ghetto when they wear bonnets. Black people really do. Let me tell you something. Them other people who looking at us, all they see is a Negro at the end of the day. And I want you to go ahead and grasp that, take it, and understand that you don't have an upper over anybody. Okay? So y'all can go ahead and shut it up. Because we all doing something that somebody else don't like. And guess what? It don't matter. You're anti-black. You think you're going to get a cookie, but I'm here to tell you, you're not getting one. You're not getting one.
Now, I'm not afraid to admit that I feel embarrassed when I feel like there's a certain tug of war that is going on among black people in certain stuff. Like, just on this same trend, you guys, like, my goodness. It's pissing some other people off. Some people are happy about it. It's freeing some other people. Like, it's just confusing. Maybe this trend gotta stop at this point. Anyway, I was just thinking this trend could be used a lot positively for black people to say things that are going to, take us forward or inspire our next door neighbors and brothers and sisters and stuff like that. Like, be open about it, more like a freedom of speech kind of space, that kind of thing. But then people be saying the most, really, because how in your mathematics are you going to think you're going to put 2 and 2 for the world, like all of the population of the world? How are you going to put them together such that a man and woman, a man is less lighter than the woman all the time, or they're of similar tone? I don't even get it. What about the ones that are reversed, right? Like where the man is a shade or 2 or 3 or 4 lighter than the woman. Is that a bad thing? Where do we even get this? Like, how does somebody get to be such a kid in the brain? I must also admit that I think that some of these notions stem from the fact that somebody finds it hard to place themselves in a place where they are a shade. Like, they find it hard to accept themselves. It's stemming from some sort of self-hate. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comment section. I do have more for you, so do subscribe to this channel, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. Okay, bye.